This is Nora Edwards. We've been here for 60 days. 6 of us have perished due to the cold. 9 have been sent out across the island to keep in touch with the other settlements. 10 more survivors arrived last week and brought with them munitions and more. That makes 142 souls now. For once, we're actually thriving.
2 weeks ago, I followed that broadcast here to Sakal, hoping that there'd be a better life for my friends and I. Unfortunately, we discovered it's all one big game. There's this group out there called the Watchers, orchestrating everything from the shadows. I don't know what to do now. One answer just leads to more questions. I'm not sure which real or fake. I feel like I'm descending into madness. All I can do is gather people together to weather the storm. I'm trying my hardest, but I don't know where I'm gonna be in the future. But goddammit, I'm gonna try. You gotta have hope, even though the future looks bleak. Holy shit!
Like another 20 minutes of walking. Yeah.
You scared the living crap out of me. What's your intentions? Listen, I don't want any problems. You're just sitting there staring at me. Can I help you? That was my first run of a Watcher. I wasn't ready for anything like that. Now I know, even here they might chase me. Shit. Fuck. The fuck? Fucking head. Am I worthy? Jesus Christ. Fucking island. This fucking island's insane! Jesus Christ! This is John Wishshire, the Bastion. Do you have a copy? Over.
Hey, it's Ivan. I got your batteries. Ren tells me where to find you.
I appreciate it.
I am heading back to Camp Ivan. I slip off my boat, so I have to stop at Camp Ivan and get the ride off, and then I will be heading down.
Alright, sounds good. I'll have dinner ready then, since I'm having a guest.
Beautiful. Could be there soon, maybe 20-30 minutes.
I appreciate your help. I really do. It means a lot, coming from a stranger.
It's no problem. Us island dwellers need to stick together.
We do. Alright, you have safe travels, alright?
Yeah, I'm going to turn the boat on now. I won't be able to hear you, but I will stay on the radio when I get to Camp Ivan.
All right.
I am starting to freeze.
I'm going to turn my radio off to conserve the last of its battery then.
Hey,
Hello?
who is that?
Name's John Wishshire. Who's speaking?
Name's Atticus Morgan.
You all right out there?
Not really. Running low on supplies, food, ammunition.
That's a rough go of it. There's a town called Bastion. I'm sure they can help you out if you know how to get there, if you've heard of it.
Listen, I've only been here for a couple days. I don't know my way around anyway. This place is crazy.
I'll give you some solid advice then. Bastion is on the coast. And if you walk around the island on one of the main roads, you eventually end up there. That's for sure.
Main road on the coast.
I believe it's northwest, if I remember right.
Okay. There's people there that can help me out, you say?
There's good people there. They got a good thing going, but watch out for the infected folk, the sick ones. There's a lot of them there, and it can be dangerous. And I've heard other rumors of dangerous people in general, so you be careful out there.
Nice speaking to you. It's nice finally speaking to somebody out here.
Likewise, Atticus. One thing is, when you're alone by yourself out there for a long time, I know how stir-crazy one mind can get, so make sure you conserve your battery life, because sometimes just hearing another person's voice is what's the key to survival out there when you're on your own. Because part of the game is just keeping your mind healthy as well.
Yeah, that's true. I've been climbing this goddamn radio tower for days now. Not talked to anybody, not heard anybody. All I'm hearing is gunshots. We promised a safe place. Gunshots, infected. And then we got some asshole on the radio saying, "Oh, we unworking." What the hell is that all about?
I'm about as clueless as you are. As I take it, as I see it, what I think is that some motherfucker out there is playing a game with some people. And, they're probably organized. So look out for yourself out there. Trying times ahead, I can only imagine.
Thank you for the information. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. Stay safe out there. And be mindful. I hate looking over my shoulder. These things give me the creeps.
See how much work they put in on these walls. And there is people's. Great, boat is for sure getting stolen now. Hello,
Hello. How's it going?
I am returning bicycle.
Just run around.
Hey, thank you. Nah, she's not in house right now. How can I help you?
Yeah, let's go talk somewhere a little more private.
Sure, yeah, come with me.
Ivan, I see you around.
Okay, yeah. It's a pleasure
Thanks again for all that help. I mean it.
helping you. Yeah, yes, no problems. Sometimes you have more shit than you need.
Alright, what's up?
Well, I had an interesting night the other night. You know, you seen any, I don't know what to call them, you know, those guys out there broadcasting, I think? Full,
Yeah, watchers.
that's what they're called, watchers.
That's what we call them, at least.
Well, I had a watcher on my island sneak up on me. He didn't say a word, he just stared at me. About as close as you is to me. And I told him, you know, I don't know who he was, but I wanted to know his intentions, and he wasn't speaking. And as I started to get more assertive, he pulls out this device. Next thing I know, I'm flat on my ass. I wake up an hour later, And he left a note on me seeing if I was worthy or something.
Yep, that's what we've been dealing with on the mainland. Looks like they found you.
They're on my island, at least one is. And I assume he's the same one who probably robbed my home and stole my boat as well. But,
Nah, they don't take anything. They never do.
I mean, that's the only other person I can...
Trust me, I've had quite a few run-ins. There's a lot of people that traffic all the islands now. People are getting boats.
So I got scavengers.
You're not necessarily alone out there. Yeah. Well, listen, John. You should definitely know that there's a lot of bad people out here now.
I heard.
People have been following the fleet. They've been following signals left by the fleet, of course, by the ones that are being transmitted 24/7. There are people coming to this island just about every day with very bad intentions. So your island is not safe anymore. They will definitely come for you. If they know you're there, they'll come back and they'll try and kill you and take everything you got. So you got to be real careful there if you're by yourself.
I think it'd be a good idea to get the plan Ren was thinking about. What was your guys' decision on that yet? You gonna do that?
Yeah, there's a pretty big hitch in that plan.
Well, I'm looking to take someone back with me the next few days, but before I leave with that bow, I'm looking to wander around, make some friends, and see if I can find some like-minded individuals.
So here's the problem, right? And I don't really know how to word this, if I'm being honest with you. It's kind of a weird thing, but moving that many people and that many resources and splitting it between two large bases would just be theoretically impossible. What can be done is if you were to fortify some of those houses and you were to give us a, friends code kind of thing, we could have people go in there and stay in there in like a guest house of sorts with some storage you could set up for outsiders. But we can't actually move there.
All right. Well, I don't need to do this overnight. I'm just looking to... Hi. I need help getting people sent my way, is all. I still like the idea we had before where you guys meet some good folks. They need a place to go. You vet them a little bit. And then next thing you know, they're in paradise. If they're lucky.
I'm sure there's people that would want to live out there. It's definitely safer than on the mainland.
Yeah. There's a coming storm. And I'm worried for everyone around to get caught in it. And like you said, there's a lot of bad people. But who's the worst one out there right now? That's the question we've got to ask ourselves. And so far, my honest opinion, it's the Watchers.
I think you're probably right about that.
Everyone in between doing bullshit out there, they're bad. But in the end, you gotta ask yourself, what happened to those 139 people?
Mm-hmm. It's not even just about the bad people. They'll rob you. Maybe they'll kill someone you know. But it's small time. It's petty, right? The Watchers, in theory, are the only ones kind of doing something on a big scale that could really kill everyone.
We're already in their game right now. We're playing it one way or another, even if we don't want to.
It's a Darwin's game kind of situation, I'd reckon.
I had a rude awakening yesterday seeing one on my island, thinking I was far removed from all the problems out there. I'm not going to be surprised if I start seeing infected on the island either, if they find a way to bring them out there or something.
They figure out people are living out there, they just might.
Yeah.
Seems like their goal right now is to test us and see if we're strong enough.
You ever fight one of them off yet?
So if they see that you're out there hiding from the storm. What did you say?
You fight any of them off yet?
Have I fought any of them?
Yeah.
Yes. Fought one. Technically two, but I don't really count the second one. We had one of them surrounded. Proteus Crafts, they're a large organization. They started lighting up the rooftop with a grenade launcher, and they kind of just vanished. We didn't get them. They disappeared. So I don't really count that an engagement, but I did have one that really was. I was down on the peninsula by the bunker, which is pretty fucking close to you, if I'm being honest, especially for these people. And I was down there by myself, exploring through the bunker, trying to figure out if I could, figure anything out. and one of them found me in there and asked if I was unworthy, and he actually spoke to me. The same voice that we heard on the radio. Exact same one. I could recognize it out of the 3 or 4 messages. So he spoke to me and he asked if I was worthy. I was in a room just over from him. He was in the hall. And I arrogantly kind of challenged that because I was in the zone, and the zone's kind of incredibly dangerous, right? So I said, just come find out how fucking worthy I am. Let's see. And he asked again if I was unworthy, and again I challenged him. He asked one more time, and then went quiet, and a grenade blew up nearly at my feet. And I survived, and I pushed down to the hall, and I took some shots, and he kind of vanished behind a wall. And it was a wall that, you know, like a pillar, right, in the middle of this massive hall, right? Imagine a massive industrial hall, and there's a pillar in the center supporting it. He was in the middle, where he kind of stepped to the side, right? I would have seen him go left, I would have seen him go right. Vanished. I pushed up there with one of my boys, he was fucking gone. Completely gone. Thing is, though, is every time I've encountered them, that's the only time I fought them, but they've knocked me out 3 times. And every single time they've knocked me out, they've either led me to something, left a note, or just vanished. They've never once taken a thing from me.
That's what worries me right there, is that they could play a game with us, and any moment, any day, they could decide to wipe all of us out. You've seen how armed they are, too. The one guy I seen...
100% easily. Oh, very easily, actually. They could, I'm sure, get in here without a single one of us even noticing, climb over the walls or some shit. They'd probably knock every single person in here out effortlessly again, and just execute us one by one. I mean, if they really wanted us dead, we would have been dead the second we landed on this island.
The amount of people you get through, they could even just be blending in with other survivors.
Very possibly could be. We've actually had a few theories about that.
Well, keep me up to date. I want to know as much as I can to keep the people I'm going to take care of here soon enough. Best I can. Keep them nice and safe.
Yeah, I will.
All right.
Beautiful.
Let me get on the radio. I got to get a hold of someone.
Sure, I need to get warm.
On you out there.
I got a copy. Where are you?
I went to their military compound. It's crawling with infected.
Well, are you in trouble?
Not right now. I climbed on one of those old trucks, military trucks, managed to take out the infected that was around. I was searching a few buildings nearby, and I heard the howls.
Yeah, I'm fine.
There's some wolves.
Are you stuck right now then, by wolves?
No, I managed to kill the wolves just fine. But I'm stuck still here. It's getting dark. It's real cold.
Well, I don't know any way to get to you right now because I don't know what you're speaking of. Well, describe it again.
It's an old military compound. I don't know exactly where it is because I don't know my way around this place, John.
Old military compound. It's near Bastion, right? Is it close?
No. It's a little far away from Bastion.
A little far away. How far are you?
If you keep the coast on your left side, you have to go a couple towns past Bastion.
Yeah, do you know where he's talking about? Can you hear him on the radio?
No, I can't hear anybody. Who are you talking to?
I'm talking to my friend John. He's stuck at a military base compound that's near that way, I think. I'm not sure.
Yeah, there's 2 that are around the volcano. Either way, does he have a compass? Is he stuck or?
He's stuck in the bad weather right now. And he just took out a bunch of wolves and infected, so he's not in a good spot, he says. Can you hear me, Atticus?
Yeah, I'm still here, John.
I could try to come out and get you. But I don't know the way.
Listen, I know my way back to my home. And if I get to my home, I know my way to Bastion. I don't want to put anyone's life in danger. You can stay where you at. There's a couple more infected out here. If I can manage to take those out, I can head home. I'll light a fire, have some food, and I'll make my way to you.
All right. I'm gonna head up the road towards you to the next town over on the road. All right, and I'll meet you there. Be a little closer.
Hey, listen, John. The next town on from Bastion. Keep the coast on your left shoulder. Be careful in there. There's a couple of crazy people live there.
How crazy?
Calls himself the Reverend or something.
Well, the next town, is it small or big?
Yeah, it's a little bit away from Bastion. There's a house on your right side as you enter that town. I don't know if the fire's still lit in there. But I did make a quick pit stop in there on my way from Bastion.
All right, I'm walking with the water on the left shoulder of mine. I'm walking up the road, well, the beach. I'm trying to avoid any infected the best I can. A limited supply of ammo, and I make a lot of noise.
Okay, John. Be safe. Listen, I'm gonna take out the rest of these infected right now and try and get home. I'll talk soon.
All right.
Ready to copy?
I have a copy.
Shit, is that you, John?
It is, but I'm not in a good spot right here. I'm on the land right now, and a bunch of fucking sick people outside this building.
Close to the infected.
I'm trying to get out of town, but got surprised, made too much noise.
Careful out there, John.
I'm trying.
Tried to wait around Bastion for you yesterday.
I was there late. I think I cleared out all of them. I got them. Shit. Sorry, what were you saying? I was a little preoccupied there for a second.
John, come in.
What was you saying? I was a little preoccupied there for a second. A lot of sick people. I'm fine now.
That's good. That's good to hear. Probably one of the only people that I've spoke to that sounds level-headed.
Is that so? You must not talk to very many
Yeah.
people yet.
Not really. I mean, I went to Bastion yesterday. I don't seem too bad.
There's good folks there. Interesting folks, to say the least. There's good folks there.
Yeah, they ain't bad people. It's just, why would you want to build a goddamn community there in the goddamn city?
You know, I've been scratching my head, thinking the same thing. They say they don't mind the dead. They're used to it. They don't mind shooting them and everything. I get it. Yeah, you can be a real tough son bitch all you want. It's that one mistake, that one moment that cost you your life or someone else's, just living next to them.
I don't like those things. Try to stay away from them as much as I can.
And me too. I don't much come to the mainland, and I try not to, but I have a purpose. A reason for it. I'm not gonna say it over the radio.
Purpose?
I do. That's what people need these days. They need a purpose. A goal to keep on
It's good to
going.
have a purpose, yeah.
Yeah. You have a purpose, a reason for being.
I don't know about that, John. I mean, I made it through hell just to get to this place. And now I'm here. Find out the broadcast on the radio was just one big lie, just to all get us here.
Yeah, you can thank the Watchers for that. That's what people are calling them now.
Yeah, I heard about those things. You know, I think I met one once. Well, I didn't meet him. He was stalking me around the woods when I was climbing that radio tower. Tried to get a better signal. Can't believe this radio's working in this little house that I'm in.
Well, that seems to be their M.O. One stuck up on me the other day and pulled out some kind of device. Went off. I don't know, maybe I woke up about an hour later. Head ringing real bad, and all he did was leave me a note saying, "Are you
What
worthy?"
does that mean?
I don't care to find
That's what I
out.
wanna know.
Not with people like that. They're playing their own sophisticated, psychotic game with who's left in the world. Whatever reason they have, it can be hard to understand. I don't know.
I'm gonna be honest with you, John. This island, this place, sure is hard to survive out here. I'm running low on supplies again. Yesterday I went to Bastion, they gave me some water, which was nice of them. And I thank you for that, John. Thank you for the information. Telling me where Bastion was. Because without that information, I mean, I didn't have no food, I didn't have no water. Thanks to you, I did. I survived another night.
I'm glad I could have helped you out. Starving is a bad way to go, for sure. And, I don't mind lending a hand to those in need. You'll find sometimes the favor's returned. And that's part of our humanity. You gotta keep that intact.
Well, I don't know who to trust out here, John. But you seem like a good man.
I try to be, but fair warning, trust carefully. Even me. There are good and bad people in this world, and there are scared people as well. All kinds of shitty things happen in life still, and a world like this only makes it happen more often.
Yeah, just be careful out there, John. I heard a lot of bad things yesterday when I was in Bastion. I heard about the cannibals. There's people out there eating people.
Not surprised, but no, I hadn't.
Well, you do now. You know now. Careful. No, goddamn it. You know what I could do with right now? Just to lighten the mood. Some alcohol. Wish I could find myself some alcohol.
Well, I have a bottle of vodka back at home. But that's a long way off. And I don't think I'm right to share it just yet.
You got a home, John?
Yeah, I got a home. It's a good place, but I could definitely use more friends there for sure. Someday.
Yeah. Got myself a little shack. Been staying here for a week now. It ain't bad, but it ain't home. Ain't no protection. Just a run-down little shack in the middle of the woods.
You know,
Lighten the mood, John.
I have...
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Allison.
Allison who?
Now listen to my radio.
Your jokes are shit.
Hey, listen, I'm just trying to lighten the mood a little.
Yeah, I'm feeling enlightened. You know, a good joke or a bad joke, doesn't matter. Hey, I have a proposition for you. You need some supplies, I don't mind helping you out. A few places on this island I want to run around to. How would you feel meeting up? Run the roads for a bit.
I could do that, maybe. I mean, we don't know each other. This ain't no trap, is it? You ain't no secret watcher.
You just have to trust me.
You did help me out. All right, listen. There's this place that I've been wanting to search. Close to where I'm living. I'm gonna search that place real quick. I'll get get back in touch with you. Is there anything you need?
Did all kinds of things, but that's not my mission today.
Okay. Well, it shouldn't take long. It ain't far away. It's a small military compound. I need ammunition.
Alright, I'm on the road. I think I see the houses coming up. Get a fire started. Atticus, you have a copy. Atticus? Hello? Turn your radio
That
off.
you, John?
It is.
Yeah, I followed you down the mountain trail there.
It's good to be cautious, but I don't have any
Oh, yeah.
violent intents. Alright?
No, I know that. I could tell that on the radio, John. You seem like a good man.
I try to be.
Right. You want to see this thing?
Sure.
Yeah, follow me. It's pretty far from here.
Well, I ain't got much better to do these days anyways.
You said something about an island? You living out on an island somewhere?
Safe. And,
Safe.
no infected, no sick people. No bandits. Good place.
You got no infected on your island?
It's a good place, but hey, listen, I've been traveling a long time. Let's get a fire going in one of these houses. I need to eat some food.
Yeah, don't worry about it. My place is not far from here.
All right.
We can lay low there for a while. So you're talking about, you got no infected on your island?
Yeah, it's clean. It's clear.
Oh shit, maybe you can show me it one day.
Yeah, maybe. Got a lot to do here on this mainland right now. But I don't know how peaceful it'll be with those watchers out there looking at us. They're planning something. I think it's gonna end in blood.
Yeah, I know they're planning something. That's why I gotta show you this thing. You said you saw one of those watchers, right? On the radio the other day, you told me.
I did, face to face.
And what happened then? You said they had some device?
He just was looking at me. He didn't say anything. He took a couple more steps closer, just looking at me. Like he was seeing what I'd do. And I told him that I have no foul intent, but you ought to tell me who you are. And I was starting to get agitated that he was just staring at me. Next thing I know, he pulls that thing, pushes the button on it. I hear a loud noise, and I wake up an hour later.
Well, strange. Real strange.
This whole island's strange. None of this is normal. And I'm already used to the crazy, but this is crazy.
I level with you, John. I don't like the infected none. So, I would really like to get out of this goddamn place, and you speak of an island where there's no infected. Is there anywhere for me to stay, maybe? That's if you don't mind. I mean, I know people take things for their own self these days.
I don't know, Atticus. I gotta talk to the people there and see if it's all right or something, you know. They're real careful.
You got people there?
Yeah, tons of people there.
All right, you talk to your people. I'm a good man.
How'd you get here anyways? It's a call.
It's a long story, John. I was part of a group, quite a big group actually. We were on a relatively big island, not as big as Sakal, obviously. There was a lot of people, like good people. Women, children, families. All searching and looking for the same thing. A place like this. And we heard the broadcast, the original broadcast, from Miss Roberts, right?
I don't remember her name. It was Nora Edwards, I think.
Nora, that's the one, Nora Edwards. Yeah. So, yeah, a lot of panic set in. People were scared, didn't know how to react. People started stealing things, trying to make their own way here. Old friend of mine named O'Brien, he had a boat. So we took it. We crashed landed on a small island a couple knots from here. And yeah. The rest is history.
Where your friends at?
They're dead. They died. Brian died on the impact of the crash, and Dr. Gallagher just died of pneumonia.
I'm sorry to hear that. It's rough. Never easy to lose people, especially out here.
All right, let's get a move on. It's not too far now.
I hunted some rabbit on the way. I don't mind sharing it none.
Rabbit, huh?
Hope you don't mind.
I don't mind. I can do with some food myself. I ain't gonna say no to food. Not in the world we live in now.
Besides, it's good for you. Rabbit meat's good for you.
Have a small little hut just in the woods here.
I do my best to avoid anything with... well, that's been claimed by the dead.
Wait a minute. There was a lot of infected here not long ago.
Well, that means they're around here still. We ought to get a move on.
So, yeah, I mean, if you ever want to visit, John, you just have to get to this town here. So there's a little trail that leads to my place, right here. It ain't bad up here. It's quiet.
Quiet's
Haven't heard
good.
anything, ain't seen anybody. Although I did climb that tower up there on the hill. That's when I first radioed you.
Is that your fire
not.
right there? The place?
Yeah, that's mine.
I'm gonna take the liberty of getting food started. Rabbit cooks fast, so I hope you're hungry.
Yeah, I'm hungry. Let's get this cut up. Fresh food is always better than that tin shit that you find laying around houses.
And I only risk that if I'm absolutely desperate, I tell you.
Same.
So this thing you found, what makes it so special?
Oh, shit, right. Are you all warm and set to go?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Know much else about these watch fellas?
Only bad feelings about them. Suspicions and theories is all I have, but I don't think they're good people. You know, I bet right now they're somewhere out there watching the both of us. And if you found a clue, they're probably watching you two right now as well.
I know they watch you. I've seen them twice. And that's exactly what they were doing. They were watching me.
I only seen them once, and fortunately, they were on my island. They're there too. And we might not have any infected or wolves or things like that to worry about. These watchers, they got the resources. They're everywhere.
Well, let's try and find out what the fucking plan is with these fucks. I don't like the fact that they're watching us all the time, playing games with us and leaving broadcasts and riddles over the radio.
I don't like it either.
Alright, let's see what you make of this thing. Because I don't know what the fuck it means. Not yet, anyways. You got a silencer on your weapon?
On my pistol I do. This rifle I don't, but limited supply. I'd rather just avoid running into any infected if we can.
Yeah, I'm just saying, if you need to shoot, only absolutely if necessary, use your silencer, because there's a lot of those things out here.
That place you went to's crawling with them, huh? You said that earlier.
Yep. Yeah, I couldn't take them all out, but I took a lot of them out. I'm running out of ammunition myself.
Ammo's hard to come by, that's for sure.
Is there something on the roof there?
I don't know.
I searched that thing. There ain't nothing in there.
I don't see any infected. That's a good sign. So far. Wolves. I heard them.
All right, let's get inside quick. This way. Come on, John, get in!
Holy shit, mongrels.
Run! Oh shit, we're safe here.
I can take a few of them down.
Take them out. Yeah. Good. Send them all?
No, they're still around. There's some bitch go. I see it.
Got it.
God, we're fucking lucky.
Yeah, that was lucky. Those things will tear you apart.
I've had some experiences, those bastards.
It's a good job there's no infected here. Only thing is, who took them out? Because there was a hell of a lot of them when I was here.
Good question.
Shots. Somebody's close. Quick, follow me. Closing door. Up here. Look.
Oh, shit.
There's a note there.
Well done. Location Furto. The door will open in time. Are you worthy? Some kind of key card and code.
Turn your radio on. Put it on the station. Let's listen to that thing.
Hello, survivors. By now you have begun to ask yourself many different questions. The answers are not only within yourself, but among your fellow survivors, and the island as well. The call holds many secrets to humanity's past, your past, and your future. Look upon our voices in the north, where the waves can be heard from great heights. Are you unworthy?
Signal. The signal buried in the east. All right, let's climb onto the roof and see if this signal tower is to the east.
All right. Hey, listen. One of the things it says is to look into your fellow survivors. The folks who were here before us, they know something. They're a part of this. And I want to know what they know. I know where a few of them
Who was
live.
here? You do?
Yeah, there's a dockmaster not too far from here and a little farther, a woman named Yulia. They both know something. I may have already guessed some of it, but it's worth a take.
Look inside your fellow survivors.
Exactly.
And that tower up there, southwest.
Says to the east, though. Which direction is that?
Northeast. The tower up there on the mountains, southwest.
What direction is northeast? Point to it.
Northeast. It's this way, right ahead.
That couldn't be the tower right there, could it? It's worth a check, but then we should keep going that direction. Oh, those towers over there, I've been up there before. I tried broadcasting from there. There wasn't much to it, but there's someone living up there on the mountain. Not sure.
Okay. All right, let's check this this one right ahead of us then.
Let's look for supplies real fast before we head on out of here. Worth a look for a bit of ammunition. Get a fire going too before we head off again. Trying to imagine what's up there above us. I imagine this place is picked over pretty good, but if you're careful when you look, you never know what you find. Where'd you end up at? Atticus!
Hello, survivors.
Atticus, where'd you end up at? Atticus had wandered off on his own without telling me. He got separated for a while. But during that time, the infected showed back up, and things got a little worse from there. Right. You're gonna have to tune in next time to see what happens in the next episode of Descent into Madness. Thank you guys for watching. The series has been going pretty good now, and I'm enjoying myself. I have so much footage to edit right now and get through for the story, and it's starting to get more juicier. I know this is more of a slow burn RP and not everyone's style, but I'm having a lot of fun with it, guys. Even though it's not as much action as you might like, give it a watch. It's so worth it. The story that's being told here that's growing is just very organic and a lot of fun. Alright guys, make sure you like, sub, and subscribe. We'll be there soon. Another episode coming up.